First Super Street race right here earlier this year. Not only first win, first time he ever ran Super Street in his 70 Chevelle. I just hit him again. Okay.
I got Jose Pino out of Zion, Illinois, the retired racer with the 82 Mustang with that Ford power plant. He will line up on the Ray Skillman lane.
Stock eliminator to the lanes now, please. You don't want to miss your time run. Stock eliminator to the lanes. Record runs, lanes 7 and 8. Keenan's going to get there first at 11:08, 129.
Not the numbers neither driver was looking for. Jose goes 11:75 at just 108 miles an hour.
Roger and Judy Weaver, 67 Mustang over here in the Chevrolet side. Out of Indianapolis. He's over in the Chevrolet lane.
And out of the Ray Skillman lane comes Craig Meyer out of Kendallville, Indiana. The Meyer Racing 62 Fury with a big block Chrysler.
Stock eliminator to the lanes. Record runs lanes 7 and 8. Stock to the lanes. Record runs are in lanes 7 and 8. That's a couple of seasoned Super Street racers. Weaver 1097, 137.
Craig Meyer plugs in an 11:04 at 140 miles an hour, so they'll have to make a few adjustments before first round.
Chuck Campanella racing out of Camden, Michigan, and his 68 Roadrunner over in the Chevrolet side.
And on the Ray Skillman lane, coming out of Grove City, Ohio, the 70-year-old racer Bob Schmidt with a 67 Chevy 2. That is one big Roadrunner. Side by side we go through the speed trap.
Campanella off the mark, 11:36, 108.
Bob Schmidt a little closer, 1094 at 144 miles an hour.
Mike Rizicka 70 Duster out of Asheville, Ohio, over in the Chevrolet side.
And on the Ray Skillman lane, the student out of Lebanon, Indiana. This is Dalton Deffenbaugh.
First big car race. First big car race class. And Dalton just licensed in Super Street. This is his first divisional race in any class other than junior dragsters.
And boy, did he have a career in junior dragsters. Dalton flips the scoreboard, 1084, 144 miles an hour.
And Mike Rizicka, his Duster 1081, almost a tenth under the standard. Ron Lower, a dog groomer out of Dundee, Ohio. His Camaro over here in the Chevrolet side.
And the Bill Jackson Racing Engine sponsored 84 Chevy S10. The fire engine red, Bob Foss, the wheelman, out of Lucas, Ohio.
Sounds as though we got a little cleanup to do there in the right lane. And again, stock eliminators should be in the lanes. Record runs, you'll be in lanes 7 and 8. So it shouldn't be very long here. Shouldn't take but a couple of minutes. It doesn't go out very far, as I'm hearing here. And looks like we're going to go ahead and put another lap of spray on it just before we get going again. Looked like it was going to need a little more attention, but we're going to go ahead and do it right now, get that over with. As soon as we get cars running down at regular, it'll warm up, stay warmed up, and we'll be good for the day. Right now, trying to get a little bit of heat in the track, so we're going to put another lap of spray on it. As soon as we're done with that, we'll get back underway with Super Street. Yeah, we're putting the lamp of spray on it mainly because we use so much lacquer cleaning that oil up in that right lane right there in the groove. So we'll get it a little stickier, get it back to sticky, and get back underway here in a minute or two. Or make it like 5 or 6, 7. So, stock, if you're not in the lanes, you got plenty of time to get there. Stand by call. Standby call, super comp. Standby call, super comp.
All right, as promised, Bob Foss and the S10 pickup truck, and Ron Lower with the Camaro on the Chevrolet Performance side as we get back underway with Super Street Time Trial. So a lot of the drivers needing this time trial session as they are struggling to dial in the 1090. So I'll tell you, Bob Foss will stripe it first down there with a 1079 at 128 miles an hour.
It's about a 10th quick, and Lower was a little over a 10th behind the number. And Tony Zeller, Tony's Camaro over here on the Chevrolet side, right here in Indiana, up Crawfordsville way.
And out of Mansfield, Ohio, Ray Miller brings the Miller Racing Transmission sponsored 75 bright yellow Monza to the Ray Skillman lane.
That car Tony's looks so good, he ought to just drive that. He shouldn't waste a trailer.
That would be an excellent cruising car. Yes.
A 1090, drive it home. Nothing to it.
Look at the lights. The drivers are ready. Let's see what the other end produces for Ray Miller. And Ray goes 1091. That's a little better at 144 miles an hour.
Yeah, Tony'd have got a speeding ticket, wouldn't he?
You sure would.
1073, 124 on Zeller's first run.
Oh, you got the beautiful car there.
Scott Mackey, the flamed 66 Deuce, over here on the Chevrolet side, out of Milford, Michigan.
And out of Pataskala, Ohio, comes Morgan Napier in the Ray Skillman lane. That is a 91 Beretta with a laundry basket on back for good measure. A pediatric nurse.
I'm glad you got Pataskala, because every time I get it, I screw it up. I don't know why that town challenges me so bad.
Well, we know the red lights work on the tree. They just tested them left and right as Morgan Napier's leading the parade down there. 1045. Wow. Way too quick.
We got some adjusting to do. Mackey not quite so much, only 1074, 150 miles an hour.